This 17 News at Noon podcast is brought to you by Clinica Sierra Vista.
Welcome back to the 17 News at Noon podcast, where we share your news on your schedule.
Well, good day. I'm Elena Rusk. 17 News, your local election headquarters, and Republicans are now just one seat away from gaining control of the House of Representatives. Bakersfield's Kevin McCarthy just cleared the first major step today toward becoming Speaker of the House, winning majority support from colleagues on a secret ballot. He now faces a weeks-long slog to quell objections from his right flank before a final vote when the new Congress convenes in January. Before then, McCarthy will need to shore up support from 218 lawmakers with potentially just a few votes to spare. We'll have much more on today's vote coming up tonight on 17 News at 5. And new court documents obtained by 17 News show an unlicensed 70-year-old man arrested earlier this month in a deadly hit-and-run crash told officers he thought the pedestrian stood up and walked away afterward. Police were called to the crash about 8:45 the night of November 3rd at the intersection of 4th Street and Chester Avenue. Officers say they found a man lying in the road with major injuries, and he was taken to Kern Medical and later pronounced dead. That victim has not been identified. The warrant shows Jerry Oscar Aguirre admitted to driving a silver BMW sedan that hit the pedestrian and then leaving the scene after briefly pulling over. He admitted he didn't call police. Court records also show Aguirre has multiple prior convictions for driving without a license. Well, police made dozens of arrests and impounded several cars at multiple sideshow events over the weekend. That's where drivers blocked streets to perform stunts. It all started about 10:30 Saturday night when police were called to Ming Avenue and Stein Road. That's where they arrested 3 people and impounded a vehicle there. Now, others involved in the sideshow left and went to the intersection of Wilson and Stein Roads. The BPD says they caught up with them, where 5 cars were impounded and 14 more people arrested. Then around midnight, another sideshow, this one with more than 100 people there at the Bakersfield sign near Buck Owens and Select Avenue. Police say 10 cars were impounded, 23 people arrested at that scene. The BPD says they're still investigating who is planning the sideshows and say they expect to make more arrests soon. And the Bakersfield Police Department looking into the case of a body found in central Bakersfield. The discovery made about 5 o'clock Sunday evening in the area of Union Avenue and 3rd Street. According to the BPD, the man was found inside a trash enclosure next to a dumpster. Not much else is known. The coroner will perform an autopsy to determine the cause and manner of death and will then release this person's identity. Former Bakersfield Condors athletic trainer Chad Drown pleaded not guilty to 2 felony charges in court yesterday. Drown accused of attempting to meet someone he believed was a 15-year-old boy in a child sex sting conducted by sheriff's detectives. According to sheriff's reports, Drown told a sergeant he didn't intend to have sex with a minor, saying he thought the person he was communicating with was 18. Drown is free on $57,000 bail and is due back in court on January 25th. He was fired from the team following his arrest. And a hearing to determine if there's enough evidence to order a Bakersfield doctor to stand trial has been postponed. Dr. Jason Hellewell is accused of insurance fraud. His preliminary hearing, which was set for yesterday, is now scheduled for February 14th. Hellewell and 2 others charged in 2019 with several counts of grand theft and making false claims for health benefits. The co-defendants, Brandon Williams, a lab representative, and Tambra Head, Hellewell's biller at the time of the alleged crimes, recently had their charges dismissed.
Hello, this is Tim Callahan with Clinica Sierra Vista, and we're excited to unveil the Community Health Center of the Future, our comprehensive care center. It's located right across the street from Memorial Hospital. We have every service under one roof, from family medicine, OBGYN care, dental services for adults and children, behavioral health, and much more. So find your way to better care at Clinica Sierra Vista this year at our Comprehensive Care Center. Visit our website, clinicasierravista.org, for the latest on this project. We'll see you soon.
All right, well, in business news, the wildly popular Hello Kitty Cafe truck will be back in Bakersfield this weekend, but for only one day. The truck continuing its 2022 tour of the West by rolling over to Valley Plaza this Saturday from 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. You'll find it by Forever 21, facing Target and the food court entrance there. Fans of Hello Kitty can look forward to exclusive goodies and limited edition collectibles. Isn't that fun? Well, wholesale prices increased less than expected in October, a sign that inflation is easing. That's according to the Bureau of Labor Statistics. Prices at the wholesale level rose 8% in October from a year ago, the fourth straight decline. The annual figure is down from 8.4 in September. Now, on a monthly basis, the government said today that its producer price index, which measures costs before they reach consumers, rose 0.2% in October from September. That was the same as in the previous month, which was revised down from an initial reading of 0.4%. So what we're hearing today is better, but not great. Well, now to health headlines, as California's Department of Public Health has announced this year's first death of a child under age 5 due to the flu and RSV. 2 weeks ago, state cases of flu-like illnesses were considered low, but in recent weeks, they've overtaken hospitals up and down our state. Officials haven't said the city where the child died. Symptoms of RSV look like a common cold: runny nose, coughing, sneezing, and a fever. They typically last for a week or two. However, in some children, especially infants, RSV can be dangerous. You're advised to call your child's doctor if symptoms are ongoing and go to the emergency room if your child has difficulty breathing. And now to the coronavirus, as a new study by Moderna suggests its updated coronavirus booster strengthens a key component of the immune system's defense against Omicron subvariants. Currently, those subvariants account for most infections here in the U.S. Data indicates that Moderna's new booster generates significantly higher levels of neutralizing antibodies. In people who got the updated booster, neutralizing antibodies against BA.4 and BA.5 were about 5-fold higher in those with a previous COVID infection and about 6-fold higher in people without a documented infection. All right, well, now to some road work. A nightly freeway closure for northbound and southbound Highway 99 between Ming Avenue and Highway 58 continues tonight. The closures, which are needed to accommodate bridge work as part of the Centennial Corridor project, that's all repeating again tonight, going through 5 a.m. tomorrow. Only one direction is closed at a time, and there will be detours at Ming Avenue and Stockdale Highway. But construction crews say their schedule can change without notice, so drivers are advised to watch for the signs and slow for the cone zone. And the California Highway Patrol is launching a new session of Start Smart classes. The goal, to help teens become more aware and responsible when they're behind the wheel through classes that teach young drivers how to avoid distractions, as well as some safe driving habits and what to do if you're at a crash. The next course begins today at 6 p.m. at the CHP Bakersfield office. You can call 396-6600 to sign up for a class. And you can also help a child in need this holiday season as the CHP hosts their annual Chips for Kids toy drive to make the holidays a little brighter for disadvantaged youth here in Kern County. This toy drive has helped families for California for more than 30 years. The public asked to bring a new unwrapped toy for a child from newborn up to ages 16, so the CHP office can then distribute them. You can go to their office, you can go to Motor City Lexus and the Auto Mall, both Carniceria La Carreta locations, and all local Walgreens stores. The drive runs through Friday, December 16th, and 17's Robert Rodriguez will be a guest here on 17 News at noon tomorrow to talk more about how this drive is impacting the lives of local children. Well, looking ahead, Thanksgiving is in 9 days, and the 96th Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade is ready to roll that morning. 5 new floats will debut in next week's celebration, including Baby Shark from Nickelodeon. Oh, my toddler is going to be thrilled. Among other displays from Toys R Us, Macy's, Netflix, and Wonder Bread. Each is set up and thought up by the Macy's Parade Studio, and then it's created by a crew of carpenters, engineers, balloon technicians, and others who work to put together the festive displays every year. The new floating sites were unveiled today in New Jersey, and they'll glide down the streets of Manhattan this Turkey Day. You can watch the parade right here on KGET Thanksgiving morning beginning at 9 a.m. And it's turkey time at Victory Outreach in Southwest Bakersfield. Victory Outreach is a support recovery home that helps ex-convicts transition back into life and society after incarceration. This will be Victory's 15th straight year of holding their Heart for the Community turkey giveaway happening tomorrow. They have about 300 turkeys to give out, 1 per family. Doors will open at 6 p.m. tomorrow and will continue while the turkeys last. All right, and of course, tomorrow, don't miss our holiday food drive with Cap K happening from 5 a.m. to 7 p.m. We're going to be out there all day at the corner of 22nd and L Streets, Compassion Corner, as we call it.
The 17 News at Noon podcast is a production of KGET and Nexstar Media Group. For more on all of the headlines in today's show, head to kget.com.